Hi everyone, it's Denise Reed and welcome to my channel, Rebel Reed. This week we're going to be looking at the best porcelain clay recipe. Now the reason why I say it's the best because I have tweaked it a little bit and added some glycerin in it, which gives it a little bit of a stretch to it. However, I am going to be working on it. So I'm going to try and do a series where I try and figure out what is the best porcelain clay or best air dry porcelain clay that you can make at home. So if you want to see how I create this video, keep on watching. For the best creative DIY craft content, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I upload a post every Tuesday. I have a Facebook page that is dedicated to DIY crafts that you are able to join. Now it's your turn. For this week's tutorial, we're going to recreate our air dry clay with soap because we want to try and make the best porcelain clay recipe for our projects. I have kind of figured out maybe what I did wrong in the last video, and I will link it at the end of this video. But today we're going to need soap, we're going to need cornstarch, baby oil, glycerin, water, and vinegar. A quarter of a cup of water. And I shouldn't have kept it in a bowl. I should have put it in the pot. So let's move this to the pot. I'm gonna add the tablespoon of lemon juice, but for you, use vinegar. And we're just gonna mix that in. And 1 tablespoon of the glycerin. Okay. Now guys, comment down below and let me know, have you used glycerin? For the first recipe, I put way too much glycerin in it. I realized that you actually only need a little bit. What happened was that the clay went really sticky and thick, and it was hard for me to actually dissolve. Like I couldn't go back and remake the recipe. So let me know, have you used glycerin before? So you know, the next time I make this clay, I think for a whole bar of soap, I should be able to get double the amount. So yeah, the next time I make it, we'll check and see. But this one is way better than that first one that I made. And I think the problem was that I added way too much water for the bar of soap that I had. or I didn't add, like I did something wrong. Maybe I took it off, but this is it. It's really, and this is really nice. And I'm wondering if it has a lot to do with the glycerin that was placed inside of it. Look at that. Very beautiful. And the other thing that I like about this is it doesn't have that, normally when I make it, it has a little grit on it. This one does not have it. So I used ivory soap instead of Dove. And I found that the ivory soap seems a little bit drier. The Dove has more moisture in it. And then I also added the glycerin to this one. Now that you know how to make the best porcelain clay recipe, I have written a guide on different designing platforms that will help you take your creative juices out of your head and put on a digital platform. I have created a list of tutorials that will help you understand these platforms better. You can download the guide at the link in the description box. Also guys, if you are a creative mind and you wanted to submit some of your pictures or what you're doing, I do have my Instagram page and my Facebook page, so you can check out the link in the description box down below. Now you can check out my playlist on papier-mâché clay and also my porcelain clay recipe, which I will link here. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment down below, give my video a thumbs up, and I will see you next week.